In this AnimalWised video, we explain the best process for potty training puppies on puppy pads. Establish routines and observe their body language. Maintaining stable daily routines will help your dog to more easily adapt to their new home. This provides stability and security in their environment. Establishing eating schedules, playtime and resting periods will help the puppy know when they will have the opportunity to pee and anticipate the moment. Some signs a puppy is just about to urinate or defecate include the following: waking up from a long nap, it's been about 20 minutes since their last meal, they just had an intense play session, they are restless and walk quickly around the house, they begin to spin around and sniff the ground. When you notice any of these behaviours, it's time to redirect the puppy to the pad area and keep them there until they relieve themselves. It doesn't matter if they make a mistake at first and go just outside the pad, the important thing is to teach them where to go. Little by little, we can refine the exercise and we'll teach them not to go outside the pad. Use positive reinforcement and avoid punishment. Once the puppy is already associating the puppy pads with the toilet, we must ensure they always go to that place to relieve themselves rather than elsewhere in the home. Each time the puppy approaches the pad and relieves themselves, wait until they finish completely and then provide a lot of social reinforcement. This includes praise, petting and play. If we want, we can also give them a treat at the beginning. We must reinforce them even if they're not completely correct and they miss the pad a little. It's enough to reward going to the designated area. With patience, we can begin to reinforce with greater intensity only those occasions when they relieve themselves on the pad alone. We should never punish, hit or yell at a puppy for peeing or pooping outside of the pad. A puppy isn't going to learn anything through punishment and intimidation. The only thing we'll do is instill fear, make them scared of going to the toilet at all, and instill unwanted behaviours to avoid punishment. Discover other elements of puppy care with the first info video we share on the card above. Eliminate odours in the rest of the home. When the dog pees or poops in an area of the house, they leave an olfactory signal that invites them to return to that same place next time. To avoid this, we must clean the house thoroughly every time the puppy goes where they shouldn't, using enzymatic products or products that contain active oxygen. Other products such as bleach or ammonia are not able to completely eliminate these odours and further encourage the dog to urinate in the same place. Sometimes the puppy may prefer to urinate on objects that smell the most like us. This is also a response to an olfactory stimulus and we shouldn't punish the puppy for it. It's a natural behaviour and we should educate them to modify it and offer alternatives instead of scolding and causing confusion. The puppy can take anywhere from a few days to 3 weeks to be potty trained on pads. We must be patient, understanding and consistent. When to stop using puppy pads? When we've taught the puppy to relieve themselves on the pad consistently, we can begin to remove some. This usually begins at the moment the puppy starts to go outside. In this way, we start a transition period between peeing and pooping on the pad and starting to go when going for walks. In the next info video we share above, we see why dogs may pee inappropriately in the home. For a while, the puppy will relieve themselves on the street, but will continue to use the pads we have at home. When the tendency to do their business during the walk is greater than going at home, we'll completely remove all the pads and will only reinforce the behaviour of urinating and defecating in the street. If you want to continue learning about the care and education of a puppy, don't miss the playlist we share here. Are you having problems using puppy pads with your dog? Let us know how you're getting on by leaving a comment, and we'll see you next time.